YouTube link in the chat. Who's doing the play? You're doing the play-by-play? It's not. My wife's going to be very upset.
Middle-aged older women tend to be yeah. Like the 18 to 25 and 30 cohort. I don't even think my wife. Just go to YouTube to be Westchester Friends. Wi-Fi's awesome. It's like the best. I mean, like, no case. It's some of the best Wi-Fi. We were here.
When you were in San Jose. Oh, in San Jose. I was in San Jose. Actually, proper San Jose. Got it.
Like the walking distance to Santa Fe.
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, so we were there.
Anytime you see 7 different helmets, maybe you get upstairs. There's no in between.
And we're back for period, or half number 2. 22 and a half more minutes of hockey. We'll start off with an offensive face-off for the Express. Nolan pumps it down low for Niagara. Nolan again. Tried to get it across to Avi. Picked up by Rigos. Shot wide. And Avi off the wall for Torts. Palms it down. Avi. Puck is loose in front. Brinson. Rigos. Gets another one then, and that one almost squirts through. Between the elbow and the blocker. Rigos looking for number 2. Avi. Down low. And that one is deflected, so Ryan will go and get it. Up ice. And harmlessly sticked aside by Brink. Levinson chasing. Behind the net, Devendorf. Pierce. Chips it up. Levinson will try and get out again. Behind the net to Devendorf. 50 move, D to D. Looking for Pierce, center of the ice. But it is the Vikings who bring it back in. Good back check there by Fringe Dratty. That pass winds up in Murph's stick. And it's Dratty. Low to high, but picked off by the Vikings. Devendorf gets a stick in there. Good D by Will. Pad saved by Hallowitz there. Quick little scoring chance for the Vikings. Big collision between Dratty and O'Brien in the neutral zone. Dratty fixing his helmet. Looks to be okay. Anderson steps up, picks off the pass, but Westchester had not cleared the zone, so it's Ramsey giving chase. And AJ gets a stick on it, and it's the Vikings now having trouble getting out. But they do. Good hit by Mason at the blue line. Westchester winning the battles. That time Ramsey absorbing a big hit. Teasy on the puck. Comes up with it. That's a man. Oh, AJ had it on his stick. And he centers it through the crease. Now it's Teasy again. Back to the center. McGrath. Anderson. Tipped and into the glove of Brink. 18-21. Second half. Remains 3-0 Express. M&M line. M&M line is out with Avi and Tryon. Munger. Face off. Farland behind the net. Munger. Can't get it. Tryon. Gets it down low. Westchester will go back to work on the forecheck. Avi. Good keep. Gets one down low and it was tipped there. And loose again, and now it's Munger. Tryon, back down low. McGrath, chasing. Avi, under the stick and tipped, so this will not be an icing. Tryon, back on D, pushes him out. Good stick. Good stick again by Avi to keep it out. Good scoring chance for the Vikings there. Westchester holds. Now it's Julian. Working at the blue line. Igro, the back check, and the puck. Up to Torts. Nolan helps it in. And Devendorf joins the fray. Back in they come. And back out it goes. And O'Brien's able to dump it down. And a full change for the Vikings. Allows for a clean break by the Express. Levinson to Nigro. Devendorf down low. Nigro working on the plate. Nice pass in front. Torts. And it's into the glove. Wide open look for Tortorella. Goes glove side. And Brink up to the task that time. Loose and Dratty in front. Murph had a stick on it. Dratty backhand. Dratty again kicks it. 3. Grady working one-on-one. Got Pierce. Nice drop pass. Oh, and Pierce with a good idea. Picked back up by Murph, who turns and fires. Pat save. Loose rebound. Saved again. Dratty. Pierce working down low. Has it clean. Has some space. Drifts out to the point where Devendorf gets another shot on goal and into the pads and swallowed up by Brick. Good pressure by the Express with 16:02 left. And a clock that is apparently running under 16 minutes now. They stop it at 15:54 in a 3-0 game. Mason and Paul working the blue line. Teasy settling in for the face-off with AJ and Ramsey, who had the opening goal on his left. Anderson drifting down low. Centered in the skates there and loose. And Teasy, who was covering up for Anderson, is able to get it. Ramsey on the puck. Mason up the left side and in. The slide back over to the right. Westchester goes to work again. AJ down low. Joined by Ramsey. Battle 2-on-2, and it's Ramsey who comes out with it. To the point. Shot. Mason. Through. Tipped there by AJ. But Brink is on it. 15:10 left. Teasy wins the face-off. Mason fires one on net. Turns and fires. AJ, goalie doesn't see it, but it is between his legs, and another nice save by Brick. Under siege here the first 7 minutes of this second half, but has been up to the task each time. Same five will stay out there for Westchester. This time it's the Vikings that win it, but Ramsey, good hustle, gets it. Point to Anderson. Fires, wide left. Vikings looking to get it down and set up. Westchester is set up as well. They are able to clear it and ice it though. 10 new players hit the ice. Munger face off in the defensive zone. Puck cleared. McGrath gets it in. Rigo stumps it behind the net. Westchester will look to put the pressure on. This time the Vikings are able to come out. Shot gloved harmlessly by Tim Halowitz. Hasn't had a ton to do today, but the leather on that one. Always need to feel the puck every once in a while. Shot to the point. That went off the chest for Halowitz. Rigos skating in. Has some room now. Wrist shot. Off the chest and into the corner. Trying now with a good pass to Avi. And that one ricochets and almost in. On. Little drop pass there. Maybe a little slow to get back into the defensive position. Almost led to a breakaway. Pass was out too far in front. Avi in the way there. Nice wheels. Good moves behind the net. A little help from his partner. To McGrath. Picked up by Munger. And he's got Torts, and they got 2-on-1. Munger off the pads. Now Julian picks the pocket of the Vikings forward. Westchester trying to get it out now. And does. Here comes Nolan. Nice pass, and he's first to the puck. Behind the red line. Nice pass in front. Gets through. The defense is there. Julian's stick in between the body and the shoulder, but he's got a stick now. He's got a little room, and he got a shot off, and it's loose in front. Still no whistle. Puck still loose, and they're saying in. And now we're going to have some pushing and shoving. And we're going to have Nigro tied up behind the net. Goalie had originally pointed that that one was a goal. We'll see what happens here. If it wasn't a goal, it was a really long time with no whistle in front of that net. Ref's clearing it out. Looks like nobody is going to the penalty box, and looks like one more goal is going on the board for the Express. Refs are getting together to talk about it. I do see Nigro in the box. Looks like one each. I can't tell you who scored, but I can tell you that Nigro and one of the Vikings have each taken penalties. I assume 2 minutes for roughing. Who scored? So Nigro with the goal and the penalty on that loose scrum in front of the net. Mason. Here come the Vikings now. We are playing 5-on-5 with the two matching penalties, which there's nothing on the scoreboard, but I'm assuming for 2 minutes each. Murphy with a good stick. Has Stratty. Anderson defending with Mason. Patted aside by Hallowitz. And we'll get a little dump and change. Teasy looking to keep it. Working through the zone. AJ. Back to Rigos. Up to Avi. And that was deflected. So we'll play on. AJ. Big hit by Teasy. And Teasy and AJ. 2-on-1 in the corner. Need to come out with this puck, and they do. To the point. Rigos, who had his stick up, dumps it back down in. Avi off the skates of AJ. Working behind the net. Looking for Rammer in front. Teasy picks it up again, turns and fires. And that one is stopped. Good looking scoring opportunity there for the Express, who, with 9 minutes and 2 seconds left, still maintain that 4-0 lead. McFarland looking for McGrath. Devendorf bangs it down low, and it's Munger now in there. Holds his man up. The Vikings come out with it. 3-on-3 through the neutral zone and into the Express zone. Devendorf, good stick lift there. Puck centered though, and Levinson now comes up on the other side. McGrath loses it. Devendorf is back. Looking for McFarland. Out of the reach, but McFarland gets it back. Good hustle play and dumps it down. Puck loose in front again. McGrath to Julian. Shot into traffic. Hits the back of Munger and out of the zone. Julian from well behind the line, and that is going to be icing. He couldn't quite find the red line. I think he thought he was at it. But we'll bring it all the way back with 7 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this game. Westchester appears to have fairly well in hand with a 4-0 lead. Nigro out of the box now as the penalties to both teams expire. It will remain 5-on-5. Nolan in a foot race. And this should be icing. Paul took just enough time to make his way back to that puck to ensure it'll come all the way down. Nolan steps in. Nigro on his left. Ports on his right. Mason and Paul on the defense.
Get it done!
And it is Paul with a nice hip check right there. Allows Nolan to come away with the puck. The old school hip check to the boards. And Nigro is taken down. Leads to Nolan. Looking for Mason on the point. It's a shot. Ricochets left into the corner. Anderson tries to get it across. Instead, it's going to lead to a semi-break there. And I don't know if it's going to be a penalty or a penalty shot. Mason did all he could there to cover up for what became a breakaway. Made the only play available to him. Got the stick out, and refs are going to decide if we have a tripping penalty or a penalty shot. Pretty unusual at this level to see the penalty shot, so I expect Mason will go into the box, and he does. And that'll bring on the penalty kill unit for the Express. Teasy and Pierce, Avi and Tryon. 2 minutes on the clock for the penalty, 6:17 on the clock for the game. Avi over Tryon, who whacks it to the point, but not out. Stick on it again by Rigos. Kicks it out. Again to the point. Tipped and saved by Hallowitz. And then in. Hallowitz got a glove on it. It popped straight up into the air. Probably hit him in the back of the jersey. And with no vision there, not much he could do as it winds up as the Vikings' first goal 20 seconds into their power play. Just under 6 minutes in the game, and it's 4-1. The Vikings pull within 3. On turns and wheels. The Vikings looking for another one. Got a very clean look there. Westchester needs to tighten things up and finish this game out. Murphy can't get a handle on it. Rigos. Cross to Avi. Puck still not out. And now Pierce has it. And works through the neutral zone and in. Got Murph looking for a man to drop, but the defense was getting a change in. Nobody home. So we'll have a face-off. Still some things to work on for the Express as they look to salt away the last 5 minutes and 8 seconds of what is now a 4-1 lead. Devendorf. TZ. Chips it out. Ramsey on the puck. And Rammer again with another hustle play leading to a 2-on-1. Everybody in the play now. Devendorf. Low. Teasy gets a shot off. Had a clean look at the left side of the net. Doesn't get through. Up front. Levinson tipped in front. Good tip there. Play getting a little bit chippy down in the corner. I can't really see it. Devendorf. AJ had a chance to tip that in. It skipped just over. And now we're going to have a penalty. It was Bruin. Not sure exactly who they got. Might be one each. And indeed it is. Henry Ramsey, who started that break there. but then was involved in a little bit of a scrum in the corner. And so once again, we'll have one each go out for a roughing. So we'll continue to play 5-on-5 with just under 4 minutes left in a 4-1 Westchester lead. Mason and Anderson. McGrath tries to get it low. Mason absorbs a pretty big hit there up against the Vikings bench. And Westchester was offsides. That one's off the ref's hand. Didn't look like it felt too good. Oh, nice move there. Shot hit the top of the chest protector and over the net. From the Vikings again. Tortorella tries to get it over to Rigos. Off of the Vikings and out of play. Just under 3 minutes left. Express want to close it out strong, and they need to do so on defense. This one looked like it was going to be a rout early on. The Vikings have hung around. Despite it still being a 4-1 lead, it was definitely not the runaway it looked like it could have been. Nigro to Avi. Straight downhill for Nolan. Low for Nigro. And now it's Torts. It's for Nigro to Avi. Fires one behind the net. And this is going to be a break here. Rigos trying to defend. And they're still in. That one wide left. A little sloppy finish here for the Express. High hit there in the corner. No icing, and Dratty's first on it. Leaves it for Murph. Gets a shot off. Dratty. A give and go there in front of the net with Murphy. Pierce. Stroll in the park there, as we're just under the 1 minute mark left in this one. And a little clock killing session going on behind the net. To Express, now the puck loose, and Dratty will pick it up to Julian. Little time, puts it on a tee and puts it in. He really fluffed it up in the snow, had all day. And the third defense has put one on the board as they have 3 of the Express's 5 goals. Julian Levinson lights the lamp, 5-1 Westchester with 34 seconds left in this one. Thought he was going to check the wind all day. And they'll ice it with 20 seconds left, just under 20, before we can put this one to bed. Teasy out to take what could be the final face-off. Levinson behind the net. Up to Ramsey. We're under 10 seconds here. And if they wave off the icing, this should put it to bed, and it does. 5-1 is the final. Henry Ramsey, the great individual performance on the penalty kill, starts off the scoring with a shorthanded goal that got the Express out of the gate 1-0, followed by Rigos with a wrister to make it 2-0. Devendorf behind the net off of the goalie made it 3-0, followed by Nigro in the second half to make it 4-0. The Vikings would get one late to make it 4-1, and Levinson would finish it off with a wrister from the point, the third goal from the Express defense of the day. So second win of the season, and starting off round robin play of this tournament with a victory 5-1 here today. 2 games tomorrow. That's your final 5-1 Express victory. Good night, everybody.